Birds are wild because some birds just look like this, generic bird, but other birds look like this, just a rainbow assortment of genitals. I have got to stop saying genitals on the internet. I stumbled across this picture today and I immediately assumed it was AI. No, this is a king vulture. Honestly, I find the juxtaposition of his fancy head to his weird nude body to be deeply embarrassing. I feel like this is what you would see if you went backstage at a Broadway play and it was after and everybody was taking off their costumes, but they still had their hair and makeup on, but then they were just like in underpants. Then it sent me to this guy, which is a helmeted hornbill, and he's a very fancy tropical looking bird. But this photo also came up, which I also assumed was AI because I was like, this bird can't be this terrifying looking. This is obviously a dinosaur. Then I also saw this, and then it got me thinking, are we just seeing the supermodels of the animal world? Like, do most of the helmeted hornbills look like this? But they found the Kendall Jenner of helmeted hornbills, and those are the ones that we see. You guys know what I'm saying? Skeptical there even is a supermodel version of the Maribou stork. First of all, it looks like it's suffering from a very severe dermatological condition. Second of all, why? I would press charges. And guess what? It does not look better in motion. This is somehow worse. Why do some birds have that weird wrinkly flesh dangle, but this bird's is made of feathers, which I like a lot. This is a handsome bird. I feel like if I were the guy with the fleshy one and I saw this guy with the feathery one, I would be like, call the cops. Why? This one also has fancy hair. If I were a ladybird, this is the kind of bird I would be attracted to, I'm just saying. I'm gonna end on this adorable peanut little bee hummingbird, because you guys know I love a tiny version of something, and this is adorable. But also because I feel like hummingbirds are objectively like a top 10 bird. I should rate birds. I really like hummingbirds. This also reminds me that I was gonna get a hummingbird feeder and then I forgot, but I just remembered, if I get a hummingbird feeder, is this a situation where if you don't fill it, the birds will starve? You know, if you get a bird feeder and people say you have to commit to it because they'll rely on you for food. Do hummingbirds do that? Somebody tell me.